Hey guys, today I'm going to go through a warm-up or mobility exercise routine with you. So we're going to start off with our crawl outs, lowering the chest to the floor, and then we're going to scoop that chest up and then walking back up to standing and stretching out in front. It's a nice full body exercise to get the whole of the body moving and a little bit warmer. With all of these exercises coming up, please feel free to do more of them, less of them, whatever feels good for you. But generally, I would do sort of 5 to 10 of each exercise. Into our rock backs next. So we're just, again, mobilising the spine, opening up the hips up slightly. Notice in a second, I'm just going to turn my toes out to the side just to open up the back of the pelvis. And throughout all of this, we're really focusing on moving with the breath. So breathing in as we go back, breathing out as we come forwards, and just make sure that each movement kind of goes with a breath. So we're never holding our breath. We're keeping that breath nice and easy as we go through our warm up. Then we are going to take it into our cat and cow next. So we're arching the back, tucking the chin to the chest. And then as we reach the crown of our head and tuck our tailbone up towards the ceiling, we're creating that nice bit of movement in the spine again. And not forcing any of these movements, trying to do it nice and gently with the breath again. So inhaling and exhaling. Into our thoracic openers next. So just bring the elbow across to the arm and then really trying to open up the chest, get that mid-back moving. And we're going to do about 10 of these on each side would be fab. Again, taking the time to really feel the movement and trying to reach that elbow up towards the ceiling. And we're going to repeat and do this on the other side as well. So really big, trying to open the chest. Breathing out as we reach our elbow up towards the ceiling. And yeah, just doing these ones. Great ones to get the spine moving and to aid a bit of rotation as well. We're often lacking that. Into our adductor rocks next. So leg out to the side. Try and keep that foot placed down on the floor, nice and flat. And just rocking back and forwards. You should feel a nice stretch on the inner thigh with these ones. Again, doing about 10 on each side. Taking your time to feel that movement. And if it feels at all uncomfortable and painful, please don't push it. It shouldn't feel painful. You should feel a little bit of a stretch on that inner thigh, but we don't want to feel any pain. And you might feel a little bit tighter on one side compared to the other. Completely normal. And then next up, we are going to take it into, I'm just waiting to see what I'm doing next. We're going to prepare the core. So we're just lifting into that bear hold, holding, breathing, and then coming back down. Good. Just making sure that we're really focusing on that breath. Good. And again, this is just getting the core engaged, getting us used to engaging the core. So think about zipping up the pelvis to the rib cage. That's going to help us engage our core muscles. Next, into our lunges. So just getting us ready for the workout ahead. So alternate lunges, reverse lunges, trying to get that back knee down towards the floor. Doesn't matter if you can't, just work to your own range of movement. After we've done our lunges, again, we're going to do 10 lunges and then into our squats. So just noticing how you feel. Don't worry about depth too much. With each rep, we're trying to increase that range of motion. Breathing out as we come up. And we're not squeezing the glutes at the top. We're not trying to compress the spine and thrust the hips forward. Then we're coming down to our nice deep squat. So really good chance to focus on the breathing, opening up the hips. If you can't sit down in this squat, you feel free to hold on and lean against something, leaning back into it slightly. Then into our rotations. So reaching one hand down towards the ground, reaching the other hand up towards the ceiling, and just looking towards that hand as you twist. Excellent. Breathing out as we reach up Breathing in as we come back to center. And then we're going to go into our hamstring stretch. So we're just going to alternate between sitting down in that deep squat and then reaching the hips up towards the ceiling. Doesn't matter if you can't touch the floor when we're trying to stretch the hamstrings. Just keep a slight knee bend. Then we're just walking our hands across to one side, just to give those obliques a nice stretch, our QL a nice stretch, and our hamstrings.